Good morning, people. Y'all seen Erekose's last video? The evidence against Stephen Avery, part 1, bones. Did you notice that Erekose was stressed? You know? Breathe, 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 breathe. Yeah. And he had to cut his videos, various parts, usually just strings, you know, one long thing. But anyway, yeah. Have you noticed a difference in his tonality? Before it was all kind of, he was getting real lax and dazed, talking about fucking trips and shit and doing whatever. Non-case. Basically, and now he's serious as a fucking heart attack. You ever notice that? Huh? That man's under stress. Stressors. Yes. 37 Foxtrot. At work. That's what we do. See what you do is you apply so many cc's of stress and you back off. Let it sink in. Then you apply so many cc's of stress, and now they know that they're being stressed, and that makes them hyper-stressed. You see? And then you do it rhythmically. So now you're adding the element of anticipation to the hyper-stress. And that's what we do. 37 Foxtrot. Psychological Operations Specialist. Hey, Erekose. Yeah. I'm challenging you to make any murderer smackdown. This is a smack down. Okay, there is no mincing words here, Jack. Okay? No, it's straight on, you and me. You and me. Everybody else stay the fuck out of it. You see, I'm going to take the leader of this fucking wrecking crew and twist his ass up. So, here's what we're looking at, folks. Erekose is going to throw up a video, the bones. Now, what he does is he's playing the devil's advocate, right? He's over on that side, he's playing that side. And he's gonna lose. But it's his purpose to lose. That's what he's here for. He is the example, all right? He's just a manifestation of the example. Anybody ever seen Mark and Mindy? You know, slapstick comedy. There's a straight man, and then there's a comic. What's the comic about the straight man? Laurel and Hardy, okay? One plays the comic, one plays the straight man. It's duality here. So what Erekose is going to do is he's going to throw out all the errors in making a murder. And he's going to leave it open for me to come in and explain what the hell he's doing. Here's the example. Erekose said twice, that, and he went off on the smell of the human body burning, and Brendan is the only one that mentioned it, and even then, it was fed to his ass. So, what Erekose did, and I absolutely totally agree, and he mentioned it way back when too, but not to detail now, that it's absolutely insane for anybody to believe that Teresa Marie Halbach was burned there as a primary burn spot. But Leslie Eisenberg, on the other hand, she doesn't think so. Oh yeah, that's the primary burn spot. Leslie Eisenberg. Now the rest of us go, wait a minute. Leslie Eisenberg doesn't have the element of smell. If she had the element of smell, she wouldn't have said that, right? See? So Erekose has just told you that the bones in the fire pit were not put there from human to bone in a fire. It's an absolute total impossibility, and yet testified in court, Leslie Eisenberg committed perjury because no, it was not her opinion. If she was allowed, Eisenberg, or if she wasn't Eisenberg or somebody else, but nobody's going to get up there and say, yeah, it's a primary burn spot, but it didn't smell. Nobody's going to do that. So Eisenberg's credibility is shot to shit. Shot to shit. All she was paid to say what she said. That was it. She's paid expert. This is what we want you to do. Here's the money to do it. That's what you got. So Eisenberg, in doing that, perjures herself on the stand and waged war against the Constitution of the United States of America. She knew that she wasn't giving Stephen Avery a fair shake. Okay? So her credibility is shot to shit. But yet Erekose goes on, but she identified them as human or possible human. Okay? So how do you believe that? Why is it that we absolutely cannot believe Eisenberg when she said primary burn spot, Avery's pit? That's absolutely, totally unbelievable. To now she has credibility that these charred bones are human and we're using her. So on the other one hand, she's totally discredited, but on this hand, her credibility is exceptional. So we have the duality going on here, which is insanity. Insanity. If she's wrong on this, she will sell her soul. She already did. Sold her soul to the devil. Okay? 40 pieces, you know? Judas shit. That's Eisenberg. Oh, bitch. Alright? And that's what she did. You know, her and Conti should never have children, alright? So, now that we have that established, it also holds true for the other two places where it was reported that bones are found. Whether bones were actually found or not, we don't know. And since we don't know, if they were actually found there, they would have pictures of it. Hey, look, there's bones. Let's take some pictures of them. All right? No pictures of shit. You know? The reason why there's no bones, Erekose keeps saying, we know bones were in Stephen Avery's pit. Bones were in Stephen Avery's pit. Erekose. And they're Teresa's. Erekose. Well, now we have to have somebody putting the bones there, and we got bare. So Erekose doesn't address how the bones, they were planted. It's easy to say, but it's hard to do with bears sitting there. Okay? So Erekose is going down this trodden path of error. Why? He's merely a teacher. He's a demonstrator. He's got his part to play. I got my part to play. And we're spy versus spy. Now, which one of us is the white spy? Which one of us is the black spy? That's for you to determine. See how that works? So Erekose is going to throw his best. He's going to come up against me. He's going to come up against me on the RAV4. I'm the motherfucking king of the RAV4. All right? Yeah. Hey, Erekose, yeah, you can have my hat. You can have my hat off my motherfucking head. Here, it's yours. But you got to take it. You got to go through the gauntlet of 7 motherfucking RAV4s. You have to connect the dots on all 7 RAV4s. Don't skip the 2-door one. No. December 6th, 2005, preliminary hearing, all right, or evidence or preliminary hearing. Yeah. StephenAveryCase.org. There it is. Page 20, 21. Erekose. So, how is Erekose going to get over Pamela Strum stating they found a 2-door RAV4? How's he going to do that? Next, how is Erekose going to fuck me up when we got pictures of the top of a RAV4, the blue one, not the green one, and a solid roof? It doesn't have a moonroof in it. And you can see if there's a moonroof in it because there's going to be a seal going all the way around. Dumb fuck. It's cut metal. And what we have is we have a full sheet of metal going all the way across. How's Erekose going to explain that? Oh yeah, and Teresa's blood is on Teresa's freaking dash. What? The green one? The one before the 2-door one? The one before the 2-door one and the one that has a solid fucking roof? And the bullet hole and the original and the replacement glass? And then the one that doesn't have a bullet hole and has OEM glass in it? And yet, he's going to get Stephen Avery's blood through all those RAV4s to be on Teresa Marie Halbach's dash, sitting in a storage unit in Chilton. How's he gonna fucking do that? I wanna know. I'm fucking curious how he's gonna accomplish that task. And let's get into the fucking shit. Yeah, you wanna get into it? I got 60 points. 60 points. And he's got to run the gauntlet of 60 fucking points. 60 all the way down to get Teresa's blood, or Stephen Avery's blood, on Teresa's dash. He's got 60. Okay? Yeah. He could put up 60 motherfucking videos. 60 videos on just the RAV4. Yeah, broken down. Numbered. Top down by the numbers, military style. And he's got to run the gauntlet. If he makes it through all fucking 60 of those, I'll give him my fucking hat. Okay? And I'll buy him a motherfucking beer in a bar. That's right. But he ain't gonna get his hat. I'll still buy him a beer, though. Erekose is up here to show you just how fucking stupid you people are. Oh, wow, man, we just got taken in by propagandists. Yeah? Erekose is a propagandist, a Tokyo Rose, shall we say. Okay? You know? Hanoi Hannah. And he's out here to keep Teresa dead. Even though with all the evidence that we see right now, oh fuck, shit, Teresa must still be alive because they could not have killed her. All right. if she was actually dead. For real? This case would not look like this. This wouldn't have all this fucking elements in it and shit like that if it was a simple murder. No. You don't do that. If the bones were if the bones were actually in Stephen Avery's pit, you bet your motherfucking ass. You bet your ass. They'd have the coroner and the anthropologists, and they'll have everybody. And they would have done that by the fucking book. Why wasn't that done by the book? Because there was no fucking bones. That's why. And Erekose said, well, there was bones. There wasn't no bones. If there was bones, they would let them in. They weren't in on the plan. There was a plan. And you can't let everybody in on the plan. And maybe they were in on the plan. But you can't get them to go in there and fake shit and present it to court. That's the coroner. Okay? Wasn't in the loop. That's what that means. So the coroner comes in and says, there ain't no bones. And they're going, oh, well, fuck. So the only way we have bones in Stephen Avery's pit is to just say we have bones in Stephen Avery's pit, but don't prove jack shit. So all that is say so. No evidence. You got any evidence to back up that statement? No. Boom. Don't let the screen door hit you in the ass. Get the fuck out of here. If you got evidence, then I'm interested. But if you're going to sit here and jack your fucking jaw, fuck off. Where's the evidence? There is no evidence. You don't have it documented. You don't have the crime scene processed properly. That right there, fuck, those are crimes. Crimes. It's a crime to go fuck with a crime scene. And yet they're in there all fucking with the crime scene. At the point those officers started fucking with the crime scene, and they were not, their pay grade does not allow them to go fuck with the crime scene, they ceased being law enforcement officers and began being criminals. Yeah. Yeah. So now we have a bunch of criminals. You're telling me it's a crime? They're committing crimes? And Stephen, if they picked up a rake and moved one fucking thing, they committed a crime. And yet they're in there doing sifting and all this other fucking shit. And they're doing all that crap. And you see them all in their gloves and stuff like that, all stood up. They're committing felonious crimes. And they can be charged, and they should be charged. All if they're in a crime scene. That's what. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to love tearing Erekose a new asshole, you know, because he's up here preaching bullshit. Preaching bullshit. And me, I ain't going to put up with it. So, how did this? Oh shit, now we're having a series. A series. Erekose has got fucking 600, 800 fucking videos out. He's got way more than me. Okay? We've talked this motherfucker over for 4 goddamn years. And all of a sudden, whoop, now he has this series, starting with Bones, a series of evidence against Stephen Avery. Where the fuck did this come from? And why does Erekose look, I don't know, under stress? Why does he look somewhat panically? He's panicking. Because, surprise, surprise, surprise. He looked in his email and found out that he was, his email was carbon copied to Kathleen T. Zellner and Laura Nyrider. And boom, had video in it. Yeah. So now all of a sudden he's all fucking serious as shit. And now he's gonna prove. You see? So he accepted my challenge. And it's on Richard Boyd versus Erekose, Making a Murderer, Smackdown.